Being up too high, not cool. But sometimes, down too low is no good either. So we're going adjustable. Yeah. Here we are, it's day one. We've got the dad wagon backed into the garage, ready to go. For this project, I'm thinking that we're going to break it up into 3 different segments. The first segment, get all of our trunk system set up, mounted, arranged. The goal here is to retain as much trunk functionality as possible. This is, after all, my dad wagon, so I need to be able to throw strollers in here, bikes, if we ever start riding bikes again. So we're going to be utilizing as tight and tidy of a trunk setup as possible. No hard lines here, no showcasing, just everything as functional as possible. Step 2 then, as soon as that's all taken care of, is going to be all of this. This is my 1/4-inch airline. We'll get this run through each corner and then follow it up with the wiring harness of the management system as well as the compressor. And then finally, step 3 is mounting and installing these bad boys. These are airlift air struts, so we'll save the best for last, and that's going to be getting these installed into all 4 corners. And then by then, we'll be able to test it out, do some up, some down, boogie all around, and be ready to rock. Everything in this kit was supplied through Orchid Euro. They are an airlift distributor. They specialize in importing and exporting rare and unusual Volkswagen parts, but as you can see, they can help out with just about anything that you want to do with these cars, and they really are an asset to this community. So here's day 1. We're going to get started on cleaning out the trunk and figuring out how we want to set up all of these different components in that spare tire well. With everything out, you can see there's quite a bit of room here in this spare tire well. And I think I'll be able to fit everything nicely without having to worry about using these side panels. I think this is going to work well. We've got the tank mounted right here behind the battery. Next to that is the compressor, and then for the brains of the operation, the manifold I think is going to go nicely right here on the side. We've got the tank position roughly figured out, but I'm having trouble obviously marking the rear mounting points. So I'm going to have to go ahead and mark the front, do some measurements to get the position of the rear. Hopefully everything lines up, and it's time to start drilling some holes. Well, we've got our bolt holes lined up, but as you can see, I'm going to need to trim some of these existing bolts coming through, or I guess they'd be studs, so that I have clearance to mount up the nuts on our new air tank mounting bolts. Another great tool that Airlift has supplied are these mounting templates that I can use to make sure that I get everything lined up right before drilling these holes. Before I put all this back together, I want to make sure that I treat some of these holes that I just drilled. I've just got some self-etching primer for now, and we'll probably come back over and get that with like a rubberized undercoating underneath as well. So here's where we left off for today. We've got the compressor mounted, our tank is mounted, I do have the leader line run, batteries back in, emergency kit back in, and overall decent looking trunk space. That's it for day one. We've got the tank installed, the compressor installed, well mounted at least, not wired up or installed or anything. I've got the leader line fitted. We got this manifold mounted in position, but I'm going to have to drop the mufflers in order to get access to get this permanently fixed. More on that in day two, so please stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.